Hello, welcome to the Critically Clueless. I'm the Monk, and today we are doing a review on Maneater. Big question is this game worth your time? Well, let's take a closer look and find out. Maneater is an action arcade open world RPG where you play as a lone bull shark. Massacre and devour an endless array of humans and wildlife as you explore the American coastal city of Port Clovis. As you play through this game, you'll find out that this game is narrated by Trip Westhaven, who overshares about his ex-wife Susan might be into cannibalism and doesn't mind sharing a fact or two about whatever it is you fancy chomping down on. This game has been developed and published by Tripwire Interactive, who actually sent me a key for this game, so thank you very much for doing so. It's currently on the PlayStation, the Xbox and the Switch, and will set you back at around $19.99, depending on where you're actually buying it, what you're buying it on. It's also on the Game Pass as well. Well, that's the write-up. What do I actually think of the game? So I actually played a good few hours into this game. I almost completed it. I didn't actually complete it, but I did get a good chunk into this game. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought this game would be basically an upgrade of a similar game that you can actually download on your phone, and I was pleasantly surprised. This really is a RPG shark game where you take on a shark. You're basically a pup as a shark. You start off, boom, little. The more you eat, the more you grow, and you basically go around the map eating and growing and trying to get revenge on, well, I'm not going to spoil the story, but you're basically going to try and get revenge. Now, as I already mentioned, you gain experience through eating things or by completing the missions. As you eat, say for instance, a guppy or another shark, maybe even a turtle or something like that, you will get a particular type of mutation points where then you can go and upgrade a certain thing on your shark. You can upgrade things like your jaw, your body, your fins, or your organs. You can upgrade all of these as you grow. Obviously, the more levels you put on, the more you're actually able to upgrade these things in the first place. And of course, as you progress through the story, you will find extra mutations and you'll unlock extra points on your body that you can then equip these mutations to. Like for instance, the bone teeth, the dinosaur bone teeth that you can equip. They're pretty cool too, but of course nothing beats the bioelectric tooth, which you actually get by hunting down the hunters in the game. However, unfortunately for me, I found in order to get to a certain size to unlock, a good chunk of the map, it was a little bit grindy. I think the best way to actually level up through this game is by completing the missions. These missions don't always automatically pop up. It's not always extremely obvious what it is you're supposed to do, but that is the best and the quickest way to level up throughout the game. You can eat yourself 1,000 guppies, but it's going to take you an extremely long time to level up to an adult size doing that, unfortunately. And you really are going to want to be an adult as soon as possible, because it does kind of throw you in the deep end. In your very first ever section on the map, you can very easily run into a level 15 crocodile, and you're only like this baby little pup. It's going to be pretty much 2 chomps, you're dead. The only attacks you have in this game is a basic chomp, you have a tail whip, and that is kind of much it. This is what it is. It is a shark game. You are going to be swimming along and you're going to be eating things as a shark. If you think that that's kind of cool, then this game is definitely for you. If you're somebody who wants a deeper level of RPG, then unfortunately this game isn't quite for you. This is more of an an arcade game. It's more of a pick up and go game. It doesn't really have too much depth to it, unfortunately. And unfortunately, from what I found, after you get past the beginning part of the game, more into the mid-game, unlock 2 or 3 sections of this game, and it becomes incredibly easy. If you are one of those people that like to go around the map, ticking every single thing off, every single collectible, eating, attacking every single legendary shark in this, or creature in this game, you're going to find you're going to have an extreme amount of experience and you're going to level way past anything that can even remotely hurt you. In fact, the hunters themselves are probably the most deadliest things in this game, and honestly, they are not too difficult, but they are fun. They are all unique. They all come with their own little cinematic, which is a nice little touch, I've got to admit. And the narrator itself is actually kind of extremely funny. He does also give you a few interesting tips and factual information about the things that you may be eating, or that could be very well attacking you. However, it's got to be said that my biggest gripe about this game are actually the missions themselves. Sometimes it would tell you that you need to eat 10 people, it would tell you need to eat 10 guppies, or perhaps you need to go take on a couple of mako sharks. However, what the game doesn't tell you, at least at the beginning, you will very quickly figure that out, is that you need to eat a very particular type of guppy sharks. You've got to go to an area and eat just those ones there. If you see a guppy swimming along and you eat him, it will not count towards your mission. And I think that's a little bit of a shame. I think the same for the humans, or any of the missions really. It is a particular type in a very specific area that you need to go to in order to complete the mission, unfortunately. But honestly, I had a really good time playing this game. No, I didn't actually complete it, but it is a game that I am going to go back into. I am going to complete it, because if you just want a game that you can just pick up and go, and you want to be a shark going around and eating anything in sight, then this is going to be the game for you. It's a very easy game, maybe a game that teens are going to be particularly interested in. You know, it's kind of a starter game for anyone that's into RPGs that doesn't want to take the game or their time too seriously. Then this is the game for you. I also feel that it should be mentioned that in my entire time playing this game, I never had one dashboard or crash or anything buggy whatsoever. Really, this game ran incredibly smoothly, and that really has got to be commended, because sometimes I'm up against a lot of hunters. There's a lot going on screen, and this game just seems to handle everything so well, and it's actually polished off pretty nicely. So all that being said, with the good and the bad, I'm going to give this game a 6.5 out of 10. I would pick it up if this is a game that you think that you may like. However, if you're looking for something with a little bit more depth and are a hardcore RPG fan, then maybe steer away from this one and wait for a different one to come along. But guys, if you enjoyed this review, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course comment your thoughts down below if you've played this game before, or maybe it's a game you're thinking about picking up. Let me know your thoughts on the review or the game itself, having, you know, already played it. But guys, I've been TheMonk, we've been to Critically Clueless, and I will see you in the next video real soon. Take it easy. But if you have stuck along to the end of this video, thank you very much for doing so, guys. Honestly, it is the best way that you can support this channel. So thank you very much. And don't forget to comment red banana down below for all those that didn't watch to the end. Until the next video comes out, I'll see you later.